Hello everyone, good to see you again. Today's video is going to be how to title your essay. Most of the essays I'm grading right now don't have a title, or if they do, it's something like essay or formal essay or the things they carried essay, and that's not really a title, okay? Things need titles, right? Emails have a subject line, that's like a title. This YouTube video is gonna have a title, right? When you look at your YouTubes, they all have a title. A lot of Netflix shows have titles, even if it's like season 6, episode 4, but a lot of them actually have titles. So creating a title is really, creating a title is easy, okay? You ready? Ready? Here's the secret, here's the trick. Look at your thesis. That's right, look at your thesis. Okay, and I hope you have one. Like, I hope you have a thesis. Okay, so a good thesis, let's do a quick recap, okay? A quick thesis will have 3 parts. It will have a subject, whatever it is you're writing about, an opinion, which could be like a theme, okay? Or it could be a political, social, religious, whatever kind of commentary by the writer, and a plan, and that's how you're going to prove your opinion. So it has those 3 parts, okay? So go back, when you have your essay, go back and look at your thesis and just simply remove one part. That's all it takes, remove one part. Okay, I'm going to give you some examples from real life. Some of these are from students, and then some are actually from my own essays from my MFA program. Okay, so we're going to start with mine first. Okay, and they're a little bit long, but you know, MFA, yada yada. Okay, so I'm going to read the thesis here. In Euphoria, author Lily King uses 2 POVs, heat and sex, to develop characterization, relationships, and drive plot in this tale about 3 anthropologists exploring love, lust, and identity while studying New Guinea tribes. Okay, that's the thesis. Pretty long. So how am I going to turn that into a title? Okay, actually I turned it into 2 different titles. Choose the one you want. So title 1 would be Exploring Love, Lust, and Identity using multiple POVs and iconic symbols. So I didn't actually say sex and heat, I just said iconic symbols. And that left off the part about Euphoria and the author's name. Or I could have just written Exploring Love, Lust, and Identity using multiple POVs, heat, and lust. That would be a little bit more specific. There's another way I could have written this. Authorial techniques that drive characterization, relationships, and plot in Euphoria. They all give a snapshot of what the essay is about. So look at your essay, remove one of the parts, craft. You know, you already have the words, just craft it. Here's another example. The women of that time were marginalized, mostly uneducated and maligned. List, that's from The Coffee Trader, creates female characters of tremendous strength and resourcefulness that ultimately reveal the ridiculousness of the male character's sense of superiority. So a lot going on in that one. So what I did was I made it super easy. I just said strong female characters in Liz's The Coffee Trader. I'm going to go into more detail in my thesis, and I'm going to go into a lot more detail with my essay. Okay, so let's look at some from my students. Okay, and if you're one of my students right now and I chose yours, okay, all right. Cultural tensions in Children of Blood and Bone mirror modern-day racial tensions in America through interpersonal and intrapersonal conflict and allegory. Okay, pretty good thesis. Okay, so here are the 2 that I crafted. Allegory and conflict in Children of Blood and Bone. See, I removed one of the parts. I removed the opinion. Here's another one. Allegory and conflict as a mirror of modern-day racial tension in Children of Blood and Bone. Okay, so I added a little bit there. So I just shortened it, easy. Here's another example. For Alva Benson and Explosion, let's read that again. Alva Benson and Explosion, okay, they're poems by Joy Harshaw, reveal the importance of remembering and accepting one's Native American heritage with motifs symbols, and metaphors. Okay, pretty good. How are we going to shorten that one? Easy peasy. Memory, I didn't say remembering, I just used memory. Memory and acceptance of Native American heritage in for Alva Benson and explosion. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, let's try another one. Characters in, this is the thesis, characters in Persepolis convey the political intrusion into people's personal lives through intrapersonal, religious, familial, and ideological conflicts. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Okay, how did I shorten it up? Conflicts caused by political intrusion in Persepolis. Ba-bam, easy. Let's try another one. White imperialism is portrayed in She Had Some Horses, Anchorage. Oh, hold on, that's a little bit too long. Okay, let's try this one. White imperialism is portrayed in Anchorage for Alva Benson and for those who have learned to speak, and New Orleans through the characters' struggles to embrace their Native American identities without a white cultural lens. Okay, it's a long thesis. I like it. Okay, it's a mouthful to read. Okay, you don't want that all on a title. Heck no. Okay, how did I shorten it? White imperialism versus Native American identities in, and then I could name the poems, Anchorage, Alva Benson, and for those who have learned to speak. Ba-bam. Or I could have just said white imperialism versus Native American identities in 4 of Harjo's poems from She Had Some Horses. So just take out one part, super easy. Okay, so we're going to talk about formatting your essay title, okay? You need to capitalize all the words but the prepositions. So the too. If there's a the, capitalize the, especially if it comes in the beginning, but that's not really a preposition. Okay, so capitalize all the words but the prepositions, no bigger fonts, no underlines. Okay, if you're having the title of the poem or a chapter in the title, you need to put quotes around it. Okay, if it is a book, fiction or nonfiction, then you have 2 choices. You can either put the book in all caps or you can italicize it. Okay, those are your options. Okay, so simple, quick, 8 minutes was all it took me to teach you how to write an amazing title. Now go write that title, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you don't want another miss an amazing lesson, hit the subscribe button. There's lots more coming at you this summer. Bye-bye.